Ani, Bojo, Gwegwe, Zego, Tanzi. Good evening, everyone. I first like to say, Walalio, Miigwech, thank you for the invitation to be a part of this gathering this evening. In this moment, humanity is in a time of change. Things are happening today that are shaping the future, whether it's COVID, the climate crisis, or people standing against injustices. They're all interrelated. These may feel like unsettled times, which is why it's ever so more important to deepen one's relationship with the land, waters, and beings, known as nature. Indigenous people have been in relationship with these lands, known as Turtle Island, for thousands of years. But it's also important to know or remember that all of our ancestors at one time and place on this planet were in a deep relationship with Mother Earth. So what do I mean by that? Mi'kmaq, Mohawk, and Cree elders have taught me that there is no hierarchy between us, the lands, the waters, and all beings. We are interconnected and rely upon one another for food and shelter and medicine and clothing and meaning. It has always been important for us to be in good relationship with one another. We have tracked the changes upon the land to guide our own movements when harvesting, hunting, or fishing. Mother Earth is our teacher, our healer, our family. We make our decisions thinking many generations ahead with consideration of all beings. So it's important for me to tell you that Mother Earth is always communicating with us. She speaks an ancient language, one of the first languages. And all of our ancestors at one time understood that language. Many people still do. When I say language, it's not in words, but it's the language in sounds, such as alarm calls, or of the bird informing of what's happening on the land in the moment, or the movement on the land that's revealed through tracking or seasonal changes. We needed to understand that language for our survival. But today, many people are far from that original relationship. Relationships are the foundation for everything, and being in healthy, reciprocal relationships is needed for the overall well-being of humanity as well as for Mother Earth. So how can people find their way back? Great harm has been caused to these lands, waters, and beings since the arrival of colonialism. So reconciliation is also greatly needed for the land and understanding one's place on the land with its history. But the practice of gratitude, pausing to acknowledge and feel gratitude for all of those connected to our food and that all of those who provide for us daily. Taking the time to slow down on the land, to tune into our senses, to be in the present moment. Taking the time to notice what is often missed when moving quickly on the land. Reciprocity, finding a way to give back to Mother Earth, for she provides so much unconditionally for all of us. So finding a way of what can we offer back? Maybe it's tending to the land, nurturing it in some way, spreading the seeds of native species. Also changing one's language when referencing the land is important. When we're talking about the land, the waters, and beings, words such as resources and pests and nuisance, invasive, weeds, or the word miserable, this is to describe rainy or snowy weather on a news forecast, only separates us further from this relationship. So take time to find a spot on the land. Maybe it's your backyard, your patio, maybe it's a balcony, maybe it's a park in your neighborhood or just a small parkette, and try to go to that spot consistently, at least once a week for at least 20 minutes. Take the time to get to know the land and those beings, and if there's water there. When people have an intimate relationship with the land, they are more likely to be protective as they would be with a loved one who may be harmed. Just as people prioritize spending time with family or friends or alone time, why not prioritize spending time deepening one's relationship with the land? If I wanted to get to know any one of you, I would need to spend time with you. I could not learn about you or know you from reading your resume or your bio, but it's only through spending time, quality time, in reciprocity, will I be able to recognize the sound of your voice, to recognize your scent or your energy as it enters the room. So it's important that we take the time to get to know the land and to heal those wounds. And so finding our way back, not only for our own well-being, for the well-being of Mother Earth. Science is slowly trying to catch up to Indigenous knowledge, showing the many health benefits of being in that relationship. But it's important to remember it's not about what we can get from that relationship, but also what we can offer back. Miigwech, Walalio to all of you. Thank you.